All right, Pooja, welcome to this lovely wellness warrior show that we have restarted. I used to do this, I think, 4 years ago with tribe members to highlight to the rest of the world what it means to take charge of your health. Like people always think that the Instagram influencers or the nutritionists themselves can do everything, but everyday people who are not from a nutrition background will not be able to really do lifestyle changes and eat right and take care of their own health. So to kind of show the world how easily you people have done it and how you've really become a warrior for wellness, we used to do this show like 3.5 4 years ago, and then Manisha was sharing your case and how amazing your journey was. And I was like, like, man, this is a person we should talk to and we should like really find out what happened and how did this entire change happen. So that's why you're here. So thank you for agreeing to do this. It is my honor and pleasure always to talk to tribe members.
Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity and allowing me to share my story.
All right. So we'll start off with, because these are viewers, like they don't know anything about you. So we'll start off with your own personal, your background, like who are you, what do you do,
Mhm.
and your journey, like what kind of health challenges were you having before you reached out to iThrive. Let's just start with that.
Okay, so I was into 5 years of my corporate career, like I was a HR professional, but then I realized that something was missing with the alignment part. Plus, I was facing the health challenges due to some emotional struggles as well. So then I just went into introspection mode and tried to figure out what exactly will serve my purpose. So then I left my corporate career and went to pursue my training in yoga. So currently, I'm an aspiring yoga teacher.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah, and I'm really proud of my decision that because so I took that with great courage. I was really like fearful how it will go, but yes, so far it has yoga has really played an important role in my healing.
Amazing. Really, really happy to hear that.
Yes.
What kind of so your health challenges began when you were in the corporate world, or was there like a correlation with stress and that life, and or were they there before also?
Okay, so I am a person who is really interested into going in the deep, like root cause, basically.
Right.
It all started from my teenage years, from my childhood, because there were some emotional struggles during that time. I was like very bad at regulating my emotions. When it came to expression, I used to become numb. So that was the first thing. So and there was because as a child I was really like very aggressive, so there was so much anger stored in my body.
Oh,
And yeah, so when I came in college, so it all actually went very worst, and I didn't know that those kind of emotions, they were like really storing deeply in my body. So from that I started to developing the problems of constipation, then hemorrhoids. Like that was really a painful period for me. Then even sinusitis I used to have, then chest congestion, I was not able to breathe properly.
oh, so you
Then
couldn't breathe.
yeah, I was facing that issue. Then a lot of headache due to sinusitis. So I was taking medication during that time. Then a lot of muscular pain developed because I was having this muscle weakness. I developed this muscle spasm. I was not able to lift my right side. That was like really painful. Then post that, I also developed this gluten allergy, like last year only, which like Manisha told me because
I
I
think
have.
celiac, you had a diagnosis of celiac
Yes,
disease, no?
yes,
Yeah.
yes. So, and then with H. pylori infection, then UTI infection, then cystitis, like so many
Oh
diseases.
my God.
Yeah, and it was then this recent hospitalization event, which was really traumatic for me. So, so there is something which I'm
The
not comfortable
hospitalization was
sharing.
because of all of these gut and other infections, the
No,
UTI, the cystitis.
it was actually this serious urine infection because I was not able to pass it naturally. So just imagine I was on catheter 4 days. And post that, but I started to analyzing what exactly is happening with my body, because I lost faith in my body if I will be able to heal it or not. I have struggled with doctors because no doctor was able to guide me. Then I was even underweight, so I was around 42 kgs. I went to doctor, like literally I was searching on these applications, like which doctor can help me on guiding like why I'm losing so much weight. But the doctor said that you have nothing, no problem is there with you, it's only psychological. Then they even told me to take wheat, and they also told me that millets that can cause dryness in your body, so say constipation bhi ho sakta hai. And I started to taking wheat due to that fear. So plus after the hospitalization event, this there was one more fear and anxiety which I was going through, and I shared this with Manisha as well. So I was so nervous going out with my family, because in the back of my mind I was worried that what if that past event returns again. And because my family was really upset, and my emotions, that negativity, that was clearly visible on. So it took me whole 1 year to actually come out of it properly, and to face that fear of mine. So and doctors, they just prescribed me so many medications. I was given medications to stabilize my nervous system. I took it for 2 days, but then it was like worsening, it was
It must have
worsening.
numbed you. Must have made you like a
Yes,
zombie.
yes. I was like sleeping all day. I didn't know what exactly was happening. Then the doctor, they were asking me to increase the dosage rather than telling me to like work on the stabilizing nervous system naturally. But thanks to your team and thanks to yoga also, which helped me release a lot of emotions and also work on my nervous system. So yeah, and even doctors, they told me there's so many tests. So I was going with my father every other day to go through multiple ultrasounds, then again and again urine infection test. I was literally so
Wow.
tired. And I was even showing my report to them. They were not able to figure out what exactly was happening. I even showed them as H pylori infection, but they ignored that as well. So
They
then
ignored the H. pylori.
yeah, they told me that nothing is there. It's nothing. You don't have to worry about it. Even homocysteine,
I
everything.
don't know what gives them the audacity to dismiss. One is to dismiss patient symptoms. Secondly, to dismiss reports that they don't understand. Like they could have just said, I don't understand what this report is, instead of saying, you don't have to worry about it. So
Yeah,
strange. Anyway, I mean, the
and
medical
here,
system is so messed up.
yeah,
And
and I even so I didn't know that I had a gluten allergy, but because I was earlier there with iThrive, so somehow I tried to understand what exactly was happening. So when I was lying down, I was not able to breathe properly. There was heaviness in my chest. Then there was lower abdomen pain, and even I tried to tell this to doctor, but still doctor was not able to figure out like why it is happening. Then finally I came to iThrive for the RCA. So I went through all the tests, and then I came to know that was a celiac disease, and it is all happening due to gluten. So after I am on gluten-free diet and have taken and followed all the protocols strictly, now I can say like I feel so much energetic. I've
I
started
can
to
see it on
have
your
faith.
face. You're smiling, like, except for the time when you speak of the doctors. All other times you're smiling.
Yeah, so I have started to develop faith in my body. Like that's the best thing I've realized about myself. Plus the negative emotions and all those childhood insecurities, that also I have started to releasing and working on it. Matlab, it was really transformation, and this change,
So, can
that
you
this is.
describe what the experience of iThrive Alive was like? Like, what was it really that created this change for you? One is like, of course, the diagnostics that we looked at your test, we did the RCA, we actually found the root cause, helped you understand. Like, even in, I know you had multiple infections also.
Hmm,
Your immune system needed support. So those
hmm.
things I know. But from your perspective, as like the receiver of our work, what was your experience like with iThrive Alive?
Okay, so so I'll compare here doctors with iThrive, because doctors, what they do is they create a fear. So I still remember this one doctor who just folded his hands in front of me that I don't know what exactly is happening. He said that go to some other doctor, and I was so nervous, like what is happening. So I came to iThrive like with a hope in my heart that finally I'll be getting some guidance. So thanks to your team, like was really created a comfortable space for me. I could share what exactly happened since my childhood. So that is the best thing, because I was able to open up. I was able to face all my fears with courage. So that is the best thing, like which I really liked it. And they are like, after they are observing me, they are sharing like, what's the secret? What's the secret?
I think the secret is just human attention and care, and like
Yes,
genuine care, and like a sense of courage that we infuse into you, that like no matter what,
yes,
you're going to heal. I think for you, that is what really gave you the ability to fight off the infections and then
yes.
just heal your body. Well, thanks for sharing. Anything specific from the entire 3 month program that really stood out for you, like this was the best part?
Yeah, so mine was 6 months. So I still remember how I used to share my stories with Manisha that today I went to this location with my family, and I realized I have no anxiety, no fear, nothing because my brother was asking like, "Why? What happened to you?" So I think that was the big change which I saw in my personality because with Manisha, I was sharing my every other day story. Like now, today I'm nervous, today I'm feeling very anxious, or today I don't know, I'm feeling very very confused, or some brain fog is happening. So that like so I was sharing every small event with Manisha.
So that, like the presence of another human being to just care for you, was one of
Yes,
the things that really stood out.
yes, that really mattered.
And I think in terms of the protocol, the food supplements, you did follow most of it. Like there,
Yes,
you didn't resist and you didn't say that, oh, I don't want to give this up and all. No, you actually were disciplined
yes,
about
yes.
all of that. And I want to highlight for the people who are watching this, right? So while the team is there to provide all the attention and care and all the love and all the support, the commitment from your end is to actually do the things we ask you to do, because that is where the change is also going to happen. Now, with a celiac disease, if you had said, no, but I'm not going to listen to you, I'm still going to eat my wheat, it
Hmm.
would have been very hard to help you make this recovery. So that, like, I give you all the respect for that, like for being able to stick to it with such discipline, such commitment, and like just doing what is right for your body, and then eventually finding that belief that your body can heal, and then like a two-way street, right? So you are doing the right things for your body, and then your body is showing you that it is healing, and then you eventually having this faith that the body is capable of healing, and now you have a beautiful relationship with your body, so the anxiety and
Yes.
the fear and all of that is not there anymore, because like there's a loving intimate relationship with the body itself.
Yes, and also with iThrive, I have finally understood the why of my health
Ah,
because many people say if the why is strong, then you automatically follow it. You don't need an external
right.
motivation. So that's what happened with me because I was really afraid to see myself in the mirror that what has happened to me. Plus, my family was really upset. Like they were also living in fear. Like what has happened? They were
What
not
is
able to
happening here?
sleep properly. I was also facing some sleep issues. So that why also really helped me to stay committed to my like health.
Nice. That's really good to hear. What habits have you continued after finishing the program? Like which things from the iThrive Alive program have you truly integrated that they've become like everyday habits now?
Okay, so first thing is like as my H. pylori infection that was like taking really time. So Manisha told me about oil pulling. So oil
Hmm.
pulling, the day she told me, I started to practicing the next day onwards, and I'm still stick to it. I'm doing it every day, oil pulling. Then she also told me the sources of iron which I should take, the protein sources, the juices she recommended me that I'm still continuing with. I even share this with my friends and family and ask them to follow it.
Do they do that?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
I'm even sharing them how to make gluten-free recipes.
My family doesn't follow anything I've shared so far. So I'm super proud of you then. If you can get your family and friends to listen to what you're saying. Um, so you mentioned it a few times, right? Like you're feeling like a deeper connection with your body, but how do you now feel overall about your body and your health?
Okay, so I feel a lot of positivity because when I'm near to my menstruation, earlier I used to have this PMS symptoms. I
Oh,
used
okay.
to get very like I was literally screaming and shouting at my family members, but now that is not happening.
I
Plus,
call that the Manjolika syndrome. So I'm glad that's gone. And see, again, this is something I want to highlight to all the women who are watching. We normalize. So PMS has become like normalized, and we think that
mm,
we're supposed to go crazy. We're supposed to have a lot of pain. We're supposed to have all of these physical and mental and emotional issues going on. But I can tell you, like from my own personal experience of like my menstrual cycle and so many women who have healed with the work we do at iThrive. Once your body heals, your entire experience of the menstrual cycle itself changes.
Yes.
It does, right? Like you also see that
Yes.
it actually is
Hmm.
just another biological function and it's not something that you would dread every month.
Yeah, and here I would like to share my experience that there was this some dance event, and it was my second day of menstruation, and I was dancing my heart, like dancing with full dedication. I was so energetic even in my like second day of menstruation.
So happy to hear that, Pooja.
Hmm.
Now, question for you, because you truly are a wellness warrior, right? So, what would you say to someone who's, who's struggling with similar health issues, but they feel very hesitant to try a new way? Like they'll just keep going from one doctor to another doctor, and they become very hesitant of trying to do these kind of changes: keep food, supplements, lifestyle, meditation, sound healing. What would you say to a person like that who's very hesitant about doing this?
Okay, so the people who are really hesitant, for them, I think the live example is really important. So I share my example, my story with other people. So then they are able to like convince and understand like why health is so much important. So I think the example, giving example is really necessary. Otherwise, people they never believe like what exactly will happen.
That is also true. So we should do more of these shows with more people from the tribe.
Yes, and also it is like important to acknowledge your emotions, because we really escape from it. We don't take it seriously. We don't, because for in 6 months of my iThrive journey, I've literally taken my writing journey seriously. I write every other emotion, even if it is negative. I try to acknowledge it. I try to tell myself why I am feeling so. So I'm like writing every other thing and trying to understand what exactly is happening with my thought patterns. So that writing, that journaling, and that acceptance of emotions, that yes, you are feeling fearful or maybe you're feeling anxious, that is also important.
Cool. And if you could sum up your I Thrive, I Live journey in one word, just one word, what would that word be?
Courageous.
Wow. Yes, for sure. Like that's amazing. Like that's the best word anyone could have ever picked. Okay. Like I usually people say amazing and this and that, but courage is the real key element, because you need courage to be able
Yes.
to take care of your own health, to put up better boundaries, to say no to like social like often what we see a lot of our clients struggle with is on their own at home they're able to like comply and eat everything right, but the minute it's a social event, like they've gone to somebody's house or someone's come over to their house, and then people start insisting. India to food is love. Like, so people start insisting ki kha lo, kar lo, ye wo, and all that. And then they find it very hard to say no. And to say no there to other people takes a lot of courage. So I'm absolutely with you. Like courageous is the one word that, that if I had to
This
describe also I would use.
Yeah, so
But
this used to happen with me, but now I have learned to maintain strong boundaries and I'm able to say no, because I've become a straightforward person now. But yes, I also do not disrespect the emotions of others. But yes, I share them, like Manisha told me, you should tell them the reason, like why you don't want to go for it.
right.
So I try to share them the reason, and then they just understand that why I'm not opting for that particular food, or why I don't want to take any risk on my lifestyle.
Good. I'm really proud of you, Pooja.
Thank you.
All right. Anything else that you might want to add? Like I might have forgotten to ask you a certain question, but you want to share with the viewers something else. How was the supplement? Because a lot of people are resistant about supplements. What was your take on that?
Okay, so in the beginning of my iThrive journey, I also used to feel that these supplements are so expensive, like how I'm going to invest. But at the back of the mind, I was sure that your team is going to give me the great quality recommendations, especially for the supplements. So then I was ready to invest my money, because anyway, I was already going to the doctors and spending so much money on the test. So that was also the reason why I wanted to invest, because this is actually a long term investment on your health.
Yes.
So that's the best part. So I try to tell this to people, even if you have to spend this money, so it is for your own good only, and it is for your long term investment. So take it as an investment only on your health.
Beautiful. I couldn't have said it better. So amazing to see your journey, and I know you'll keep thriving and you'll keep going, and like you're going to take off and be like an amazing yoga teacher as well. So all the best to you, and
Thank you.
thank you so much for your time and agreeing to do this, because I just want the world to know that what is possible from that state of absolute health dysfunction, illness, hospitalization, running around from doctors to doctors, tests ke upar tests, to this place where like you are actually championing health, you are inspiring other people to take care of their health, you're teaching them how to do it, you're sharing recipes with them. It's quite a transformation, and I'm really proud of you, and thank you for letting us witness this journey.
Yeah, one more thing I would like to add. So people of, so I'm 34 currently, and people of my age, they ask me the secret, like why you are so energetic, why you are don't feel tired. So they are like very much impressed, and they share this with the other friends also. Like, she's so much energetic even at this age. No backaches, no nothing, no menstruation problems, nothing. So I'm really proud of myself today.
Yes, and I am proud of you as well, and I'm sure Manisha is proud of you as well.
Thank
And
you.
amazing. Wishing you the best, and thank you so much.
Thank you. And I'm expressing my gratitude to you and to your team, like for coming into my life and for guiding me on my health.
You chose it, no? See, me and my team are waiting here for people to come and start their journeys with us. But people are so scared. People have so many doubts that, oh, the investment, is it going to be worth it? And all of that, right? But you took that step and you chose to partner with us. So we have ulta gratitude to you, like reverse uno. Okay, because we are here, we want to help people. Like every single nutritionist on the team is like here because their code within is to heal people. And then people don't turn up for themselves, and we are like, why do people do this to themselves, right? So
Uh, Here, I would like to also say that if you have a sound health, then you also have a clarity regarding your visions, regarding your goals. So health, both emotional, mental, even spiritual health, that like plays a really important
it
role.
needs a healthy body. You
Yes,
can't like see, even to just sit for meditation. Let's say you're somebody who's like super spiritual. But to sit for meditation, you need a back that is not paining. You need a gut
yes,
that
right.
is like functioning. You need to be able
Mhm.
to breathe, like to even do simple pranayam. And if your body is not able to do all of that, how are you even going to ascend spiritually?
Right. And
So,
even in yoga, like we say that you're as young as your spine. So
yeah.
your age is actually related to your brain and your spine. So that is very important.
And it's the source of courage also. No? The more
Yes,
stable you are with your spine, the more you can deal with whatever life throws at you. So,
yes, right.
all the best. And I'm really wishing you the best with your career in yoga. And
Thank
I
you.
know you'll go to great heights, okay? Because
Oh,
I
thank
can
you.
see
Thank
that
you.
joy inside of you.
Thank you so much.
All right. Chalo. Bye bye.
Okay,
You have a
bye.
lovely day.
Thank you. Same to you.